How'd that go again? The core is on the bottom, the apparatus is on top of it, and the pedestals are somewhere nearby 3 blocks. So this should be like, I don't know, 2. I will put them around like that. That'll help. I got a rare loot box. And it's got Ars Magica stuff in it too, but not too much. So we need to grab it and grab source in jars, but you also got to move it from here to there using source relays. Which you can link to other relays, other jars, and use this wand here to set the links. So, let me see, back to, oh, I got another source jar. But this one's already committed, it looks like. What this volcanic thingy? I'll put it here. I'll put that over there. Then let me see, how do I set the link here? Doesn't really tell you, does it? And this thing isn't exactly a manual, is it? Maybe that did work. I don't know. Let me see, let's take another block of coal. Let's see what we get out of it. Ah. It looks like my suspicions were more or less correct. I mean, he gave me, I think the other units of coal only give me like 1%. This one gives me 10. And the reward here is a Starbuncle charm. Yeah, that's another quest. Come to think of it, I think I have a few of these shards here. There are certain magical creatures here we may or may not have, you may or may not have seen them already if you were very observant. And I guess they're like the Foliots and Jinnies and such of occultism, except they're found in the wild. One of them is a siren. I never thought I'd actually see one, but I did while I was cutting down that tree. And then Starbuncle is another, but I'm not. I don't know. I guess if I'm running around a bit, I'll have to point one out and say there it is. I feel it to be the most common. So let's see. I got Farmer's Delayed, a couple of item scrolls. Not sure what those do. Maybe they work like filters. In mechanical quest lines. You know, like allow this, but block that. I use them in my oil processing plants. A star rattle. You can ride one of those? Huh. A star bin. Oh, carbuncles are curious for. I guess he wants to say starbuncles, are curious forest critters with love of all things shiny, like gold. But I still haven't run into one. And then you can let them do stuff. And they say use an altar of what? Altar of birthing, the one from Nature's Aura. I don't know, I went over that and I couldn't find any birthing ritual for, I think at the time I was thinking a siren because um, they'd supposedly been left out of this pack, but apparently they haven't. I saw one earlier. Alright, so what else? Let's see. Source Relay Warper. Long range source transportation. Small amount of it's used over state. I guess it's the longer the distance, the but this you need an enchanting apparatus for. I've got chorus fruit though. Maybe I'll do something simpler first, like this. The source condenser. Now you need a fluid containment jar, and for that you need water essence, and for that you need the imbuement chamber and a source gem. Let me just dig this out. Means I need another source gem. Also means I need pedestals. So maybe if I'll take these and put them somewhere nearby, like here, for example. And then, so how'd that go again? Let's see. A bucket of water. Kelp. And do I have any snow? Yes, I do. I can easily make a block out of it. Alright. So now I needed to put a gem in the chamber. Let me just fill this. Even, I don't know, I couldn't have known I needed it. If I did, I wouldn't have emptied it. I suppose I ought to enclose this off camera. Doing all this stuff on the roof can be kind of iffy. Alright. Not doing anything. It doesn't say. I can't find this thing I'm supposed to craft. Oh, it's water essence. Never mind. It takes 2,000 source. What if I grab this out and put it? Nowhere to be found if pedestal. They must. Oh, they have to be placed within the one block cube around the 1 block cube around the chamber. That's impossible. The 1 block cube around the chamber is the chamber. Okay, here we go. It may take a bit, but shouldn't take too long. So while that's cooking, let's see. Can I do this? Depositor, collector. No, it also needs an enchanting apparatus. I should have a source relay, though. You can use either chests or hoppers for... I mean, I guess it depends on which one I want to craft. Why don't I go with chests? One, two, three, four... I put these... Okay, yes, chests do burn, but I don't want to use it for that. I also don't want to risk mixing different types of chests just in case it needs them to be all the same. Then when I take a source relay as opposed to a source relay splitter, that goes in here. Hello indeed. Fascinating. I suppose I want to put this, have all this Ars Nouveau stuff its own backpack. While I'm thinking about it, I can like chorus fruits. I don't have them popped, but I have chorus fruits. You might remember me eating one once and then getting really disoriented. So I'll just hop over to the machine room. And cook these 4. Let's get the 4 ender pearls ready too. Yeah, there we go. Course fruits, I guess, are like popcorn. Or rather, like corn. In that they pop. Ah. And this is finished too. Water essence. Okay, well. Oops, wait. Snow block. I don't think I can break that down into regular snow. Kelp. Bucket of water just in case I need to put out a fire or something. Now let me take these and put them back there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then put a source relay around it. There we go. A source relay warper. What do I use that thing for exactly? Oh right, long-range transmission. And the other thing, source relay collectors and depositors, they pull from and send to specific source jars. So I guess you can keep source jars for specific purposes. What was I going to do? Oh yeah. First, let's collect the loot. Who's in that? Oh, source relays. And an enchanted book. Appreciate the sentiment. Okay, now back to that long-delayed source condenser. I should be able to make a fluid containment jar now that I have the necessary water essence. And that's crafted using another source relay. What's this do? Converts natural source into fluid source. Yeah. Do I have fluid source already in like this jar? Or is it like a vapor or something? I don't know. Of course, there's more than one side to Ars Nouveau, like spellcasting, which I need archwood planks for. So since I very neatly used up the other, the first ones, I'd never be said that I'm inefficient. And while I'm waiting on that, I'll just put a few of this stuff back. Alright, so what else does this scribe table need? Gold nuggets and any kind of archwood. Either logs or wood. I guess the difference is more aesthetic than anything else. There we go. One scribe's table. And what else do I need for this? A glyph of conjured terrain. And for that I need earth essence, dirt, and 3 experience. Well, this is interesting. This is the first time I've ever needed experience. The problem is I still can't find a way to, I can find a way to store the experience, but I can't, well, unstore it. Give it back to myself. There were a couple of mods that did that. They're just not in this pack. They had like XP showers, XP drains. Where should I put this here? What I do is put this light fixture here. Scribing table. There's Zombie trying to make his way up. Well, I'll meet it over here. So what kind of physical space does this... Ah, here we go. Huh. Odd way of putting this. I mean, with the engineering table, it went widthwise as opposed to lengthwise. Now, if I were to get Earth Essence, how would I go about it? Okay, so it's the same, except you need iron, seed, heeds, dirt, and of course a source gem. Just make me another one of them. And while I'm doing that, I'll just grab these pedestals. They have to be closer together around the imbuement chamber than they have to be around the enchanting apparatus. Let's see. Dirt. Got some iron. And it looks as though any kind of seed should work. But I'll hold off on actually putting it there until... Wait a minute. Does these things being in here actually interfere with the... Yeah, it looks like they do. Looks like it does. I have to hold off on that until this thing's finished. Okay, now... And just to help things along a little, put this nearby. Well, that did help. Maybe I ought to fill this thing a little bit more full. Let's see what 5 of these can do. Oh, I was getting a little concerned there. It looks like it's 10% per unit. That'll stop anything else from accidentally getting burned. There. Ah! And here's some earth essence. So apparently if I were to use this and some dirt, I'll get... Wait, how does it say to use this? Oh, no glyph for me is described by right-clicking the describe table with a spell book. Describe a glyph located and selected in the codex, and then for the ingredients at the table. Then the glyph by right-clicking in the air. Interesting. Okay, well in that case I'll put my spell book here. Well, I mean, how am I supposed to do this again? It seems like I was following instructions here. Locate and select it in the codex. Throw the ingredients at the table to finish the craft. Well, it doesn't sound very intuitive, does it? But, well, it did say throw them. What a... Oh, wait. Yeah, you gotta select it. Like, officially select it. Okay, here. That's one thing. And that's the next. And... oh. There we go. The conjured terrain glyph. And as a reward, I get another glyph. Conjure mage light.